In today's video, I am going to teach you how to calculate Cohen's d in Excel. We will calculate Cohen's d using two groups of values already entered in Excel. In this example, the first group is in cells B2 through B5, and the second group is in cells C2 through C5. Cohen's d is used to measure the size of the difference between two group averages. It is often called an effect size because it helps show how large the difference is, not just whether the averages are different. Before calculating Cohen's d itself, we first need to calculate the pooled standard deviation. This value combines the variation from both groups into one standard deviation estimate. That combined value will then be used as the denominator in the Cohen's d formula. Start by clicking cell B9. This is where the pooled standard deviation result will appear. Make sure the cell is selected before typing the formula, because Excel will place the result in whichever cell is active. Now type the formula exactly as follows. Equals SQRT, open parentheses, open parentheses, open parentheses, count, open parentheses, B2:B5, close parentheses, -1, close parentheses, times STDAV. Sys, open parenthesis, B2:B5, close parenthesis, plus open parenthesis, count, open parenthesis, C2:C5, close parenthesis, -1, close parenthesis, times STDEV. Sys, open parenthesis, C2:C5, close parenthesis, divided by, open parenthesis, count, open parenthesis, B2:B5, close parenthesis, plus counto, open parenthesis, C2:C5, close parenthesis, -2, close parenthesis. The full formula should look like this. Equal sign, SQRT, can count to B2:B5 -1, asterisk STDEV. SB2B5 plus count at C2C5 -1. Take a moment to check the formula before moving on. The cell ranges should match your two groups, and the parentheses need to be in the correct places. Excel formulas are very sensitive to missing parentheses, so if you see an error, the first thing to check is whether the formula was typed exactly as shown. Once the formula is entered, press Enter on your keyboard. Excel will calculate the pooled standard deviation and display the result in cell B9. This value is important because it represents the shared spread of the two data groups, which Cohen's d uses to standardize the difference between the means. Next, click cell B10. This is where we will calculate Cohen's d. The formula will subtract the average of the second group from the average of the first group, then divide that difference by the pooled standard deviation in B9. Type the formula exactly as follows. Equal sign average B2B5 zal average C2C5 / B9. In Excel, you can enter it without the space after the equal sign, like this, average B2B5 minus average C2C5 / B9. This formula takes the mean of the values in B2 through B5, subtracts the mean of the values in C2 through C5, and then divides the result by the pooled standard deviation that you calculated in B9. The final number tells you the effect size. A positive value means the first group average is higher than the second group average. A negative value means the first group average is lower than the second group average. Now press Enter on your keyboard. Excel will display the final Cohen's d value in cell B10. That number is the effect size based on the two groups in your worksheet. And that is all there is to it.